I'm Johnny Lieberman, and you're watching LNP. What does LNP stand for?
Late Night Playset.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've been on there. Yeah, good show. You should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
You trimmed your beard. You look great. And he did a shave. Everybody looks great. What's up, you guys? Must be here. So beautiful. Hi, what's up, dude? What's up, Gus? Tommy. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you guys. Good morning. Everybody, welcome back. Rod Dew is here? Holy shit, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Listen to me. What's up, dude? I don't know who I turned into. A little bit of everybody, I guess. Hi, St. Clair Insurance. Hello. Great to see you in person and give you a hug the other day. Man, it felt like it had been forever, and I'm thinking I think I saw you over the COVID one time, but, you know, we were all masked up and nobody was hugging, that's for sure. So, good to see you. Welcome back to everybody else. My name is Jay Ryan. Her name is Nicole Ryan. We are the Ryans, and I don't know why I'm a stutterer. I'm not even a stutterer. It's a professional like I'm worried about someone else talking. Where does it come from? I could be growing up on Beavis and Butthead, maybe. Oh gosh, we've watched some Mike Judge movies lately, so I guess maybe that's fresh in my mind as well. He's so good. Anyway, live at 5. Here we are. It's another no show. I told you, Jay and Nicole, and we're going to be talking about Halloween tonight and Halloween plans, what people are doing. Have you already seen some cool haunted houses or hauntings or, you know, anything that you want to share? And then also, I think just because of the nature of things, I would like to talk about how you deal with stress. Stress has been a thing. I mean, it's been a thing in everyone's lives forever. Like, you have stress no matter where you are, financially, spiritually, no matter where you are, there is stress. That's part of the human experience. But I'm curious how you deal with it and what you do when things get tough. I know what I do. I'm more than happy to share that if anybody's interested. I know what you do. I think we should share it if anybody's interested, if you are willing to, and that stuff. So it's the Halloween and anxiety show.
Great pairing.
Want to know where the best haunted house is to get it scared the hell right out of you? I will pop up the Instagram audience here as well, so we're all in this thing together. And I want to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. From Kansas City, will be on the crest tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have a C8. Well, that's all right. One made it out the other day. I wonder if that's from last week, because there was a guy last week who showed up for the first time. He was very nice. Sheldon was his name? I can't remember. Really cool guy. And then he sent me a message afterwards. You would think I'd remember. I can't. Cannabis and Cars and Cannabis. Wheaton Drive. Holy smoly. Beverly Wheaton says howdy. Cars and Cannabis. Yo, yo, yo. Everybody says yo. It's good. I'm late. You know, all this stuff happens while the damn thing is playing. What's up, ND982K? How you doing? It was really nice to see you back up there. I hadn't seen you on the mountain in a bit. Oh, Sheldon was the 3000 GT guy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, shoot. Okay. Are you sure? Is that right? Oh, yeah, you are right. Was it the Asian guy? That he kept apologizing. Like, sorry, I came in a Corvette. Sorry, just a C8. It was like he was apologizing for it. It was like, no, congratulations. All's well. No, there's no judgment. It might have somebody who had come for the first time last week too. I guess we'll talk about Breakfast Club first, shall we? GVBC. Filet Monio says, "Hi Nicole, hi Jay." Oh, that's Phil Munio. I forget how to say it, but Phil Munio. My friend used to own a bar in Santa Monica, and this guy used to work at that. But it was a bar and live. Sounds kind of. He worked at a bar. It was a live music venue. It's the city's oldest live music venue. It happens to be a bar. I don't mean to downplay it. Worked at a bar. Anyway, Phil worked at that live music venue, and I think you ran into him. Was he doing publicity? What the hell was he doing? Where you ran into him at like Sundance or someplace?
He was in an event I was at.
New York, maybe? Or maybe the Comedy Awards? Something.
Maybe.
It was something big, though. I remember, like, what the hell is he doing there?
It was big and random that I saw him, for sure.
Yeah. So what's up, Phil? Love you guys. I hope you're well. We're hanging in there. It's been a hell of a ride lately. We're going to come out on top, but lately, this month is a growth month. We are really having to grow, and that's part of the stress of it all. You know, nothing awful above and beyond is going on behind the scenes, but like you know how things are going along, and sometimes circumstances change. Whatever. I don't want to get into it, but a lot of logistics, a lot of figuring it out, a lot of things that will be fantastic in the future. What's up, Ant Anstead? Hello. How are you? With Craig Robinson. That's what it was. Something with Craig Robinson. It was the American Comedy Awards, because they remember the guy loaned them the original Johnny Carson curtain and all that stuff. It was super cool. Right. Anyway, yeah. So we're in one of those growth phases, and we'll we'll make it through. You guys know that. We know it too. Yo, dude, nothing but love for you, brother. Nothing but love for you. I am so proud of you and everything, Radford. You guys are just killing it. I can't wait to see the interior, and I can't wait to drive it. Me and everybody else, I'm sure. But just absolutely killing it. Congratulations. So fun. Love the perception. I wonder what that was referring to. Carissable. Oh, love that perception. Preaching to the choir, filming. Oh, yeah, okay. Boy, it's funny. I say things and then I'm really behind after. What's up, Damon McCarthy? We should have a chat about driving her. I would love to. We'll do it. We'll do it for the show if it's okay with you guys. You know, we've got the equipment and the know-how to do that stuff. It would be fantastic. And obviously, I will drive her anywhere. It doesn't have to be up at Breakfast Club. If it's down by you guys at the airport, or if it's out at the racetrack in Arizona, whatever, we'll figure it out. But that would be amazing. Also, the Evora GT. I still haven't driven the GT. Jay, I'm looking at a 1976 Carrera RS. I'd love your feedback. Phil, I'd love to give it to you. I don't know what a 76 Carrera RS is, other than it's a 76 that maybe backdated to look like a Carrera RS, perhaps. It's backdated to a long hood, maybe. Oh, Sema, maybe. Good idea, Ant Anstead. Of course you guys are going to kill it at SEMA. Of course you are. Good grief. Didn't even occur to me. Of course you are. TRJ911 sent a request to be in your live video. I got nothing else to do. Let's do it. TRJ911. Oh, I forgot about this. We'll have to do this. I'll have to do this, I think. What's up? How's it going? Can you hear us? Did you join by accident? We can see you. Yeah. That was awesome. I love that. I love when that happens. A flying cow race, Lisa Taylor. Hi, Lisa Taylor. If you weren't here the night somebody was on the toilet, Lisa Taylor, and we couldn't figure out how to get him off, that was fantastic. Ant goes, well, that was awkward. Could have been worse. Oh, my gosh. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, so like I was saying, we have a tremendous amount of things going on behind the scenes. And unfortunately, because we are not insanely wealthy people who are able to just throw money at things and hire more people and whatever, it's all a logistical nightmare because there isn't enough time to do it all. Here's Ant Anstead. See if he comes on here. I did that once while washing dishes. Oh, hey, it's HUDZO and Ant Anstead. Hello, HUDZO.
Oh my God, that was so awkward. That dude was like, oh, I'm actually live.
It was. I don't think he knew it until I started talking to him.
Oh my gosh, it was like, oh, I am. Oh dear. Hey, HUDZO, come and see Daddy's friend.
I like your beats. Are those beats?
Yeah, do you know what? I've spent half my day. Say hey.
Right.
Say hey.
What's up, HUDZO?
Hey.
We share a birthday, buddy.
Put these on. You can put them on.
Hello, my birthday friend. How are you, HUDZO? This is Nicole, and I'm Jay. I don't know if you remember us. Yeah. He's like, Daddy, I don't know about these two.
Oh man, yeah, that guy jumping on there was well, it was either going to be comedy gold. I had visions of him being naked from the waist down.
One time we had a guy who did the same thing, and he was for sure on the toilet, and his wife came in, and it was a whole situation. He was needing some assistance from the wife to go get a little accoutrement while he was in the bathroom. It was a whole situation.
Oh man, are you going to go to SEMA?
Anything is possible. Everything is up in the air right now. There are no immediate plans, but yes, it's totally possible.
That's not a yes and that's not a no.
You're good, Mr. Used to be a police officer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, forensically genius.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's totally possible. We haven't made plans right now. We're in the middle of trying to figure out a few other things, but, you know, juggling. Universal
right,
sign.
Well, I'll text you on the side and... but maybe we'll hook up at SEMA. That
would be lovely. Is everything well with you? You look fantastic.
Do you know what? I'm absolutely, utterly shattered. I've done so much today, and HUDZO.
You figured, what's one more thing?
So I only jumped on because that dude was clearly not ready.
Well, I love you, brother. You're killing it. Just keep killing it. Radford is absolutely amazing. Best looking car ever designed. I'm absolutely blown away with what you guys are doing over there. It's just amazing.
Really nice. Oh, look, howdy from Texas. Texas, by the way, next weekend, Formula One Grand Prix.
You going?
I'm business partners with Jensen.
Oh my gosh! Of course, they'll just fly over. No big deal.
I am spending the entire weekend in Austin.
Outstanding.
It is, right.
Make sure you jump in live.
Say bye-bye, buddy.
He's like, Dad, if I were you, I'd change the channel.
He is obsessed. By the way, he's obsessed with Paw Patrol.
Oh.
I swear, he's watched Paw Patrol. HUDZO, how many times have you seen... HUDZO, how many times have you seen this now?
Enough that it's still good.
watched the same movie, I think 7 times. But last night we watched Cars together, the original Cars movie.
Yes.
It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Every time. We maybe once every couple of years just as a refresh.
I know, it's so good. A couple of years ago at Monterey, there was a guy on the panel who was the car technical advisor for the Cars cartoon.
Yes.
And he was explaining the level of detail that exists within the cartoon. It was fascinating.
I think that's why that movie stands up for us car guys. It's so authentically done.
It's credible. He was even explaining on the top of the cafe at the Disneyland park, there's a V8 motor with the spark plugs, and
Sure.
the firing sequence is even correct.
Come on.
Wow.
Those guys are nuts.
I know. I said to him on stage, after he revealed that fact, my question to him was, how long has he been single?
All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much for jumping in.
Bye.
Talk
Hudzy,
to you
say
soon. Bye, HUDZO.
Bye-bye. yeah. I feel you, Huds.
Talk to you
Bye.
soon. I share a birthday with that little dude. There's nothing to that. It's just, I'll never forget it because,
I love that. I saw there was a post this year, and I saw the connection. I love it.
All right, now watch them as they drop off one by one. Thank you for the boost in the viewers there, Ant Anstead. That was awesome. Way to tune in for the No Show, everybody. This is Late Night Playset. If you've never seen it before, we're available on the Instagram and the YouTubes. The YouTubes is a much better thing as far as an interface. Hi from Australia. Hooray for Paw Patrol. Outstanding. I don't know what it is. I got to check it out. Klaus from Colombia. You're on the air. Cook Roxanne. Hey from Kentucky. Carissable. I'm still here. Love you guys. Fans Ant. This guy is cute. I am Lana. Hi, Lana. How you doing? I'm sure she meant Ant. Paw Patrol rocks. Hello from sunny San Diego. Hi from Argentina. Lots of other people want to join. Of course, now that Ant Anstead did it. He vouched for us. Cutie Pie. Hello from Maine. Brazil. Vegas. DC, you're on the air. Holy crow. Laura. Hello, Laura. That Porsche girl. Laura, please come back. I know we talked about it, but then you were traveling, and I think you're back now. Come back now. I want to see HUDZO. No, you're cute, sir. Well, thank you, Sassafras Step. Well, I'll take it. Appreciate it. Bakersfield, California. Hello. Hello from Tampa. Belgium, Toronto. Wow, he is really internationally known, isn't he? Georgia, Wisconsin, Northern California, New York, Charlotte, North Carolina, Shropshire, UK. Oh, you're ready. All right, I'll send you a message. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Muchos, Argentina. Oh, here he goes, Calamarzo. He's like, my people, I can tell you. Kentucky race car driver. I'm from Florida, Ecuador. Hi from Rhode Island. We're in Rhode Island. I love Rhode Island. Although I don't know most of it that well, I know some parts of it very well. Like Newport, I know really well. Waco, Texas. PDX. It's great to see everybody. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I was just explaining that we don't have much of a show tonight. So we are working on a tremendous amount of things behind the scenes. I had really, we had really hoped to be able to let you in on some of that stuff today, as things would have it in the world and people's schedules and just life and the business, just everything all at once. Things got pushed and whatever, and we can't say anything yet. So, hello from Walnut Grove, California. Manuel, you are still up there, buddy. How long are you going to be up there working on your 911, 77 911S? With that, we have just been otherwise occupied. But we didn't want to not do the show. My gut instinct is, well, just don't do the show for the week or whatever, like we did a couple weeks ago when that was more of an emotional hang in there. But there's a couple things to that. One, we miss doing this. We miss talking to you guys. Yep. We genuinely enjoy this. We enjoy our time together. I love the comments you put in. I love the input that you bring, the energy that you guys bring. Like everything that you are the show, really. That's the thing. That's where this is all a crazy illusion. We built this space so that we could give you guys a show. And I think that's finally starting to show through. So your participation and interaction and everything is like really awesome and totally appreciated. Really, really appreciated. blah, 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 blah. So there's that. And then also like the YouTube algorithm, it dies off if you don't do a show. We learned that whenever we took the week off. It was like, YouTube's like, yeah, what have you done for me lately when you come back? And that sucks. So we like to keep it going, especially now that we've got a little bit of momentum. And thanks to all the new subscribers too. It's funny. We are the little show that could. We're that little train. I think I can. We have been on a steady growth like forever. It's just really small and short because so few people watch on the YouTube. You know what I mean? The podcast listeners that's fine, but like the YouTube thing. Right. So it goes up incrementally. Like it's, I don't know how to describe it, but the people who look at metrics who do understand it say it's actually really good. Whatever it is, we're actually in good shape because the moment somebody pushes the marketing button, like they put money in to blast it out and get people see it, whatever the people who see it to the people who subscribe and like it, that ratio is apparently really good. So if we just get more people to have access to it, which is as simple as throwing money at it, which we can't do, but somebody will. All of a sudden, we got a show here. We got a real thing with a real budget where we can put together like even better content for you guys and stuff out and about. And I'm really excited about all of that. All of it, I say. Oh man, it was great to see Ant. I miss him. When was the last time we saw him? Was it at the Radford launch? I feel like that can't be right, but I think it is. That was like a couple months ago.
Oh, man.
I know. Not like he hasn't been busy since, and we haven't, but still. It's a long time. Here, I'll put this back in so the audio is better for the folks at home. Loud noises. Sorry about that, Caleb. I think I ate your chocolate squirrel. Rory R5 joined. Miss Rad 5, lots of fives. Tail Grace and one other. So with that, we have another no show. Here we are halfway through. I'm explaining to you more. We have another no show. And so if there's anything you want to talk about, let's. But the topics that I would like to talk about are Halloween. It's Halloween month. Everything is Halloween themed. They're dressing up on the Today Show already. Like all of that stuff is happening. We're in full swing. In the old days, we were out and about and driving around, and you would see that stuff. These days, like a lot of people, we are based out of home base here, you know, the home and the studio. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Universal Studios is almost directly across the street from us, and that is booming with the Halloween Horror Nights. I'm seeing tons and tons and stuff about that. It's supposed to be wonderful. I've watched some of the mazes on YouTube, which is what I do as an adult now. I still get to experience them. I just don't get the heart attack scares and all that stuff I used to love. Hi, Brazil. Backstory for anybody who's just tuning in, doesn't know us from the very beginning or from real life. I love haunted houses and Halloween. It was my Christmas my whole life. I think in hindsight, you know, I've done a lot of work to grow up and think about this stuff, but in hindsight, I think it was like I was kind of had some, I don't know, whatever trauma in there, and Halloween was my Christmas. And so I used to design haunted houses. I used to do it with the town and the JCs. You remember that, the Junior Chamber of Commerce? And we would do this giant one that it was existing in the town for years and years, but I worked on it for 10 years, and I ended up chairing it even for several of the years. It was this 250-year-old barn in an apple orchard in Bethel, Connecticut, and it was so that was the haunted house, and then there was a haunted hayride attached to it as well through the orchard at night. We designed all those scenes and everything, and I loved it. I was so into it. Still am, if you couldn't tell by building all these little scenes and stuff. I'm good at that. So I love when there's like home haunts or charity haunts or any kind of extra stuff that's not on the map. You know, like the Griffith Park hayride one that's kind of famous and everything, and that's good and fine, but a little too mainstream for my taste. Same thing with the Horror Nights. I like the ones that are put up by like people who are really putting their heart into it. I don't know, either people who are just like freaks who are obsessed, you know what I mean, who just really get it right, or the charity ones like the JCs. Everyone used to put their heart into it because it was like for a good cause, you know.
Those don't feel as generic. I love those.
How you doing? I mean, I know the answer, but you want to talk? You want to talk to the people at all?
Not good.
Yeah, not good at all.
My senses and whatever else is in that category, I forget, but like is taking a fall. So it's like just staying present and awake is like a feat, and that's icky to me.
Which is tough because if you try to sleep, you can't.
True. I cannot.
Well, maybe the trick there is don't try to sleep. Is that Bobby? Oh, not Bobby Bass. Bobby Bat. Bobby Bat. That's funny. We have a Bobby Bass and a Bobby Bat. Bartava. Oh, speaking of Bobby Bass, actually. Well, speaking of the Riff Raff crew, actually. Shout out to the Riff Raff crew. I got myself a hat the other day. Thanks to Pops. Very, very appreciated. I love it. I don't particularly look good in trucker hats, but the good thing about trucker hats is they're wonderful decor. They really are. Like, oh, that's a hat that you can put on a shelf or something. So this will definitely find its place somewhere. I don't know, in the car or probably in the studio someplace. But I love it. I love the logo. I asked him, I go, who did the logo? And like, what's it all about? And he explained it to me. I said, like, who did the jester? And he goes, well, if you look closely, it's like, yes, of course, it's a jester. And then he goes, it's the anonymous mask. And then there's vintage driving goggles on him as well. So it's pretty. There's a lot of thought that went into it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Pop's wife Lola, I believe she might have done the design. Anyway, it's great, and you guys are great. Love you guys. The Riff Raff crew, I think, was started as when we met them. Anyway, it was kind of a small crew. It was just a few people. That Bobby Bass guy and Sergio Pops, of course, and a handful of people, Danny and whatever. It's gotten very, very big, and I don't know. I don't know what to say about it other than it's a great group of guys. They seem to do good things. They've invited us to some very cool stuff, and I enjoy their company. Yeah, Riff Raff crew. Usually, this is a little bit off-brand. Usually, if it was, he asked me, he goes, you want a white hat or a black hat? So I took the black one, but the baseball jerseys are white. So you probably see these guys in white baseball jerseys, like, oh, they're on the same softball team. I don't know what that is. It's not a softball team. It's a bowling team. No, it's a bunch of friends who are celebrating their love for each other, their celebration for each other. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's none of my business, but it's a good group of guys who I think are doing good stuff. I don't know. I put them up there with. It seems like they're. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to say anything further. We're going to have Pops here on the show soon to talk about a variety of things that he will talk about when he's here, and then we will ask him about this and what it is and how it works and all of that. That makes sense. There, and Jerry, of course, and Jerry, just a car crew. It's not just a car crew. You guys are more than that. You're your own little car family, and you hang out doing things that aren't car related. You had a movie night last night. Like a private event thing.
Oh, cool.
I'm not a private event. I don't know, but they're like a party. They do. That's not a car related thing. But you're right. Racing events and other thing. You're right. You're totally right. A lot of folks here. Hey, what's up? D. Carpenter, Susie L. Wiley, Victoria L. Shokoof, K. Gilson, Lorix, Mark Cleveland. Arthur Zach, Elizabella, Danny 3084. This is like, I feel like Romper Room. Does anyone old enough to remember Romper Room? I see Victoria and Soren and Gilmore Gabriel, and I see Cure Girl and Kiyosu and Daniel Alvarez. Daniel Alvarez from San Antonio, Texas. You're on the air. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Do that there for now. Oh, well, it didn't work at all. No, that's not right. There it is. I hope it doesn't blow out the window. If it blows out the window, I'll have to go out and get it. But otherwise. See the joke there? It's not a real window. See? Oh, yeah, they get it. Okay. Not a real window. Paul Perry, a different ant is here. Ant Zarazua. Metazula. What is the... You know what I'm thinking. What is the movie with the Chandler and Selma Hayek. I love that movie. Fools Rush In is the movie, but Tamazula. Ralph Bruno, Wellington. The Right to Rush, Nilsson Jr. Oh, hello, Teresa. Porsche driver is here. All right. Viewer mail. Don't say it 3 times. Might show up. All right. We got another package from Spirit of Le Mans, which is kind of good because he said recently, he's like, oh, something's in the mail to you. And I was like, it's 100 degrees here. He's like, winter's coming. And like the next week, it was
freezing.
Yeah, it was like 50 degrees. Sorry, so Breakfast Club last week. Wow, how was last week for you guys? We need to talk about Yellow Car. We need to talk about Breakfast Club. Spirit of Le Mans. Oh, all right, so I've damaged the goods already, but they come all beautifully packaged in this tissue paper, all wrapped up. Here's one that I didn't damage as much. I've damaged this less. This one I pulled the envelope open here. All right. Spirit of Le Mans lamb's wool scarf made in Scotland. It's lamb's wool. I thought the other ones were lamb's wool. No, whatever it is, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if these are for us or to give away. We will. There's no note in here again. He's so generous, but I never know what to do with this stuff. Spirit of Le Mans, what are we supposed to do? Is this for other people? Can we give it away? Is it for us? What's the deal? I want to do whatever we're supposed to do. So check in and let me know whenever you see this. Love the black lobster wheel on Yellow Car. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't because of the headaches it caused, but I appreciate it. A lot of people really did. Still 80 degrees here, says Victoria. So these are beautiful. Thank you, Spirit of Le Mans. Let us know what to do with them, and we will do it with them. If we're supposed to undo it and enjoy it, we will. If I'm supposed to re-wrap it up and give it away, I will. Good. We are a winner, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes, but I just want to put that up front. Let everyone know that you are looking at award winners. It's a big day. We're all very proud. Real estate U.S.? Real estate or U.S.? Porsche driver knew it. What'd you know? What'd you know? Love the black lobster wheel. What'd you know? Man, I can't keep up. I feel so stupid. Do we do Breakfast Club? We'll do the whole weekend, and then, yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, so winner, chicken dinner. Exactly, Great Eye. Exactly. So last week, Breakfast Club. Okay, we left you telling you, okay, got a clean bill of health at TLG. Everything is good. Boy, Thursdays seem to be the good news, and then we're not sure after that. We got a clean bill of health, and we thought, oh, great, we'll just go to Breakfast Club, no issue, whatever. We actually did. I don't think there was any issue other than the weather. The weather turned into a big thing. It was raining, is to put it lightly. It was foggy, rainy, stormy, windy. It turned into like we got a full-blown winter storm blow through. And I thought, oh, it's going to be like that down here. It won't be like that up at altitude, which is often the case. It was absolutely like that at altitude. I was very wrong. It wasn't the case. So with that, the crew that showed up was a little bit smaller, and we kind of knew that going up. We're like, there's a lot of people just going to turn around and going, they can't. The fog was thick, folks. I mean, like 10 feet in front of, like, we know the road, and I was going slow, and we were fine because I knew the road. There were a couple times, if you don't know the road, some of the turnouts look like the road, and if you just went off one thinking it was the road, it would just suddenly stop and you would dive off a cliff, because that's the straight of it. But like, no, the road actually bat caves to the left over here or whatever. So it's not for the weak. It's not for the faint. It's not for the weak-hearted. Faint-hearted? Whatever.
Faint of heart.
Respect the crest. Enter at your own risk. And it did. It weeded out a tremendous amount of people. And then it was just kind of the die-hard, hardcore folks up there, and it was pretty cool. There was so many rocks. Woo-wee! There were so many rocks everywhere. Some parts were impassable, unless not for us. We were fine on our way, thanks to other people having done this. But like Auto Kennel stopped and had to clear the way a number of times. He has that good habit of doing it anyway, connecting them off the side of the road. But some of these they had to clear so that he and Jeff St. Clair and Pete McNulty could get through.
Whoa.
Crazy, I know. Blackwood Jones here. Liz, to you send. Crack rocks. Exactly. But then, once we did get up there, everybody piled onto the porch. And it was really cool because the picnic tables in there, so we all had a place to sit. We had places to set up the donuts. David, with the other cracked tire, wheel, and maybe more, who knows, is not back yet. His car's still down at Calais Transport. Hopefully he'll be back this week. I don't know. But regardless, we weren't going to have a table out there, so it kind of worked out that we moved a little party inside. It was good. It was great. I don't know. Didn't it feel more like old Breakfast Club to you? It felt like the old days.
Totally.
When we were inside, and some people were outside, some people were inside.
It was nice. There was a good group of a mix of people that I don't normally get to talk to. It was...
Because we were more condensed.
Yeah, and that's what felt like old times to me. Like, we are all at the bar area, but, like, everyone moved, so it was pretty rad. That
was some of the best stuff about the old Newcombs was, or the old Breakfast Club, was, like, you didn't, sometimes you sit next to your best buddy, and sometimes you sit next to a perfect stranger in a cool car, and either way, you get a great experience out of it. The whole rock thing for us kind of reminded us to get back to the roots when it comes to how we think about Breakfast Club, which is... It's an adventure. You can't just plan on... It's bottom of the hill stuff where you just plan on, it's going to be this from 9 to 11, whatever, every single time. Like, it does not work that way on the mountain. The mountain's moving. Nope. There's different weather systems. There's different rules with fires and different, laws and whatever. So, I don't know. I thank you to everybody who came up, and there were a lot of first-timers. And, this is what I was going to say earlier. One of the first-timers' wives... I guess they're both first-timers, but she seemed a little less interested. Like, they came on this trip because he really wanted to. I don't know how she was looking forward to it. She was already retired. Remember, she'd like, I sold my company and whatever.
Yep.
She was like, I see. So this is like the Porsche crew in here, meaning like the porch and the donuts. And she's like, and that's like the import crew and whatever. And she was trying to like separate it out and everything. I was like, no, it's not like that today. It may seem that way just because of the rain and we're all in here, but no, not at all. It's a potpourri, and it's a little bit of everything, and I think that's why our soup is so good. And I mean ours like it's ours. I mean ours like the soup that we all collectively make up at GVBC. It takes all types in order to make that what it is. If it was just a Porsche crew and a BMW crew and whatever, like, there's that section, and those people talk to those people. Like, they could do that anywhere. The whole point is to kind of, learn more. And why can't we all just get along? So worth the drive, says St. Clair Insurance. I'm glad that there were no incidents, no issues with the drive. Hopefully you signed up some people, though. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of people that were asking about the St. Clair Insurance and the coverageforyourtoys.com. Of all the times to bring that up, let's talk for a moment about St. Clair Insurance. They say all that separates men and boys is the coverage for their toys. St. Clair Insurance is coverage for your toys, and in this case, the toys we're talking about are cars. Cars, boats, actually could be anything. In fact, anything that's insurable at this point, but really the toys are, I would think of jet skis and motorhomes, and if you have any heavy equipment, that's kind of toys. That's my dream one day, to have property and have a bulldozer and a backhoe and all that shit. That would be my dream.
Good to know.
Go out there and be able to move my own dirt. I don't even know why I'd want to do it. Dig a pond if I want to. Damn it. Well, all those things are going to need to be covered by insurance. And St. Clair Insurance shops the top providers to make sure that you get the best coverage. I would check to, if I were you, I'd go to the www, dial up that internet on the World Wide Web. Go to coverageforyourtoys.com, coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com.
And say hello to Jeff St. Clair and see what he can do for you. Also, if I haven't told you lately, the best bubbles in the world are made by Bubble Tree, the American bubble company. And that is correct, folks. I don't always say that correctly. That was definitely correct. And I have to tell you that this is Jay Ryan from Late Night Playset reminding you to please like, subscribe, and comment below. This feeds the internet algorithm and eventually us as well. Be a pal, like, subscribe, and comment below. I said Jay Ryan, but it's really for Jay and Nicole. The smoke you're seeing denotes the fire, of course. And it's 40 minutes into Tradecraft Tuesday, and I just remembered that I was supposed to give this to you earlier. The smoke reminded me. Sorry. Huge shout out to our friends at Tradecraft Farms. This is our last one with them, so we are luckily our last this thing. So that's why it's been privileged to the open. That's the one you were already using.
I'll take it.
There's not a ruse, and nothing's going to miss. I'm just letting you know. Anyway, shout out to Sticky Vape, and our friends at Tradecraft Farms. This is the G13 variety. It's G13 Haze. The mood is open and aware. Open and aware. From Sticky Vape. Sticky is a great neighbor and a great friend and sponsor of our show, and we are grateful to have them. There's Caitlin with a K. Anybody else watch Saturday Night Live with Kim Kardashian? I've got some thoughts on that. It's not what we were here supposed to talk about. Anything I want to talk about, like nobody wants to talk about. Halloween, not a thing for any of you guys? Nobody here ever built a haunted house when they were young? You don't want to chime in? My building isn't on fire, is it? No, you're not. You're okay. But smoke from over here is definitely wafting through that part of downtown. No doubt about it. All right. I want to tell you about this award because I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it not because I'm proud of the award. The award I feel like was a fix, but I'm happy about the whole situation. So you guys remember a couple weeks ago we hit a rock on Angeles Crest? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We went over to Scientific and we saw our friend Jose, who is the president of the PCA San Gabriel Valley region, the PCA SGVR. That's right. No, and Kanye turned up in New Canaan, says Skip Ploss. Is that true? Kanye's in New Canaan? Do you remember in the 90s? I was in high school, but do you remember when Michael Jackson was missing and he was at Silver Hill in New Canaan? And all of the satellite trucks came to our town and all that stuff? Ridiculous, because Michael Jackson was there. It's crazy. Anyway, Jose. Back to Jose. He's the president of that PCA chapter, and they were having an event on Saturday that they invited us to over at Chevy Chase Park in, we think it's Glendale, but I don't think it is now because we went to Chevy Chase Park in Glendale, and it was a different one. So I think it's Chevy Chase Country Club, Chevy Chase Country Club, wherever that is. And it was beautiful. It was lovely. It was a very nice car show. They had donuts and coffee. It was really great. Really nice to see a lot of faces we hadn't seen in a long time since the days where we were a little more active in the PCA. And that's not a dig, by the way. That's just a, you gravitate to whatever feels natural to you, and you also grow. Yeah, I don't know. I love the little groups and the people we met through the PCA. So there's no reason we don't do events with them anymore. It's just life is difficult and busy, and there are a tremendous amount of stuff that we do. So anyway, Jose invited us. We went. We are happy we went. We had a great time, and we even won a little award. And our award was for the best, no shine, just for fun. It was for best, doesn't say it on here. I'm just noticing for the first time. PCA SGVR Chevy Chase Country Club. It was for best daily driver. Best daily driver. Best daily driven. I don't know, whatever
That's
it was.
what I remember.
But it was very cool and cute. And I wheeled her over to go receive the award. We said, the fix is in. We smell a fix. It's very nice. But I feel like they gave it to us just because. And either way, we'll take it. I don't have much else. The GVBC, we talked about that. This coming week. Oh, yeah, so here's the thing. Yellow car. Yellow car is not there yet. So it settled, or the alignment is not great. We have to get the alignment done this week or whatever. This is no. I didn't mean it to sound that way. This is in no. TLG is awesome. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I didn't mean for that to sound negative. I just meant there's still work to do. We're figuring it out. Because people are constantly asking me about the suspension. So, how is it? And it's it's not good yet. It was fucking great for an hour, and I wrecked that. I hit some rocks I didn't see. And now it's not. But I think it's the alignment. And the other thing we've noticed is it's gotten very low. The whole
Very
car
low.
has settled, so it's now, I think that's accounted for the atrocious ride it is now developed again. It's like back where it used to be before the whole thing. So I think we got to, figure out the suspension and stuff, and we will. But so that's what's going on with Yellow Car 2.0. 1.8.5 currently, but the Yellow Car 2.0 project, which seems that it will never, ever end. Commercials, we did them. What are you driving today? All right, what are you driving today? Very, very excited about what are you driving today and the cars that we have coming up. I've told you about some of them. We'll talk to you more about it in the future. I don't want to bore you with it now. But we are now accepting. We're about to begin soliciting for sponsorship for the What Are You Driving Todays. The first one's free. We produce that one for free, and then we do 10 more, and we need to get money for those. And it's for a lot of reasons. It's not just because we need to make money off of them. It's like there are people involved that need to get paid and stuff, whatever. And equipment and such, time, effort, all of the above. So we are soliciting. If you have any interest in sponsoring an episode or multiple episodes, by all means, please reach out. Would love to talk to you. Otherwise, I will be hitting up the usual suspects soon. You know who you are. And as always, no pressure whatsoever. It's whatever works for you. We're not the hard sell type people. I'm not a salesman. I can't stand doing it. I'll sell you other people's shit. I'll tell you how wonderful I think other people's stuff is and why you should buy it. I am not good about my own. I know it's solid, but I'm not good at the like. Are you looking for a late night car show? I don't know how to. Crazy Jay. Here's his prices are insane. Oh my Lord. I don't know how to do it. So anyway, I love everybody. Look at all this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So grateful to all of you. So grateful to all of you. Also, a huge shout out. I want to talk very quickly to a friend named Sean Lee. You all know him from the Purist Group and just from being Sean Lee. He's a great friend. He's a freaking fantastic friend. And I knew that already, but I just am saying it again this week because of the way he reaches out and the way he intuitively feels what's going on with me, or that there is something going on with me like a real friend does. And just want to say thanks. I love you, buddy. I love you. I know we did all these niceties online and earlier today, but I love you, buddy. I wanted to let everyone else know. I love my best friend. I just want the whole world to know I love my best friend. It's so funny.
I'm glad you said that, though. Even I didn't know he was that guy.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. It's not like I don't know how to describe it. But when you feel it, you say something and you reach out, and that's what I try to do with people too. And I'm grateful when you find someone else who's so intuitive. Most people can't figure out their own lives and their own feelings, let alone pick up on other people's.
True.
You know?
Yeah. Very true.
It's hard enough to be a human these days. It's hard enough just to be a person in this world, let alone to be a really good one and a role model for younger people and whatever else he is. He's just a, good guy. Good guy. Somebody we should all emulate. That's what I believe anyway. So there. Car Showaholic. Sean Lee is the best. See? I'm not the only one who thinks so. Catherine Shelton. Catherine Shelton. Lillian Glass. Hello, Lillian. Hello, Lillian. We've been waiting for you, Lillian. Dave Ritchie's here. And Robber97. Rober. I don't even know her. Secret Car Club Events joined. What's up, Secret Car Club Events? I don't actually even know who you are. I know that I follow you, and I know that you do Secret Car Club Events. And if other people are interested in Secret Car Club Events, they should check out Secret Car Club Events and follow. A lot of love on there. Barb's here. Hi, Barb. Barb Lamarche. So, what are you driving today? I talked about that. We did viewer mail. Oh, yeah. There's this stuff from Dual Shift. That's right. It's QVC. It's GVBC QVC. Don't get me started. I might go down a whole thing for that. Who made your... Oh, geez. I'm really glad you brought that up. Who just said, who made your shirt? Thank you, Great Eye. Before we get to this stuff, I wore this shirt for a reason, and I would have forgotten to talk about it had you not just said something. So I have brought the old Fueled by Passion shirt out from HUDZO that I haven't worn in a while. I mean, I wear it all the time, but I haven't worn it on the show in a while. And I'm bringing it out because I wanted to welcome back Nicholas HUDZO to the world of the living. If you go to his Instagram, you will find out where he's been and what he's been up to and why social media blackouts are good. But he's around again. He's posting. He's showing his work and his art, his beautiful art. So I'm wearing this just to say hi, buddy.
That's awesome.
And I'm assuming that his beautiful wife, I don't know why I said wife, added some syllables to it, but Heather. I think while I was saying it, I realized, I was like, are they married? Did they ever get, I think they got married, right? All of that went through, and I was like, wife. Jennifer Meckler. Fueled by Passion by HUDZO, HUNZIKER, without the S and the C. Oh, you did the SP, yeah. Gail Seal. How's your Gail Seal holding up? Everybody good? Hey-o. Sorry, Gail. Sorry, Seal. Is Seal still with Heidi Klum, or did that? And that was a thing I liked for a long time. I always liked that couple.
They're still together.
That's cool. I would have guessed the opposite. Although I would have put money the other day that Deborah Jo Rupp, the mom from that '70s show, was dead, and I would feel like I was really upset when she died. Or it's one of them, what do you call the parallel universe, the Mandela effect? Like, oh, we've morphed to another. Maybe it's Berenstain Bears again, and maybe it's Berenstain. Let me look this up real quick because we'll see what happens. Let's see what it says. Can you imagine if this says it's Berenstain Bears and not Berenstain? I'm going to have a stroke right here, and you guys are going to watch it happen. And that'll be the end of me. Let's see. What do we have here? Bot Mott. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Bot Mott. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Bot Mott. I don't know what this is. Something about Americana. Berenstain. Der Bears. That's funny. The first thing that comes up. What is the Berenstain Bear effect? Now, up until recently, in the universe that I used to live in, this was called the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
But now, all I did was Berenstain Bears theory. And it said, to paraphrase some fairly serious quantum physics, the theory posits that sometime between 86 and 2011, our universe, in which the bears were named Stein with an EI, merged with a near-identical parallel universe in which the family is called Berenstain, AI, which altered our history and left many people perplexed. I can't even remember what ours was a second ago because I got so entrenched in that. Oh, does anybody remember? Forget it. Forgetting. Matter. I love it. Kids don't know who Nelson Mandela is anymore. I know. That's totally true. That's so interesting. But they wouldn't know who Berenstain Bears are either. Unless they're still published in new editions. That was from my childhood, and I think the books were old then.
They were old when I had them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were still sold in that Scholastic magazine that we got.
Could be. I used to love that. The elementary school book club. That was the best. That was the best. If you are a member, not a member, but a frequenter of, what do you call that, a visitor? Whatever. If you go up to GVBC and you don't have your GVBC stuff and you want some, check out dualshift.com. Spelled just like that. DUELSHIFT. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I feel like both Mark Summers and Harvey. Green Slime Shampoo, get you clean, won't turn you green.
I remember that guy.
Mark Summers always had to do the rules. Anyway, the GVB stuff, damn it, is available exclusively from Dual Shift. Check it out at Dual Shift on the Instagram or Dual Shift online. And reminder, the Dual Shift company is coming out with a lot of new stuff. The delays have been supply chain, and like the rest of the world. In fact, the things that are out of stock or low on stock, supply chain. even the GVBC shirts are either low stock. Some sizes are out because we can't get these anymore. I'm pointing to it like I'm wearing it. Damn it. We can't get them. The ones that are so complimentary good. The ones that everyone are like, oh, it's a great old rock and roll shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can find them, but they're like just a blank shirt is what the retail price of selling it would be. It'd be $30 shirt. And then if you want to print something on it and do all that, and then make $5 on it, like there's just no there's no way. You'd be selling $50 shirts. That doesn't feel right.
No way.
It doesn't feel very GVBC to sell a $50 shirt. No offense. No offense to $50 shirt sellers everywhere. That was not I have no idea how much shirts sell, but in my mind, like $25 is the right price for a T-shirt. $30 these days, I get it, because I'm old. I get it. But meanwhile, I know $35. I mean, if you go to a concert or something like that, I guess it is $50 to buy the T-shirt, or like a comedy show, like the Chris Rock thing we went to. I'm sure all that merch was like, I think it was more. The sweatshirts maybe were more, but I think T-shirts were at least $50.
Yeah. It's a big deal when we got shit like that in the office because it was so expensive then.
Oh, is that right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well,
so who knows?
It is what it is. I guess I'm old and outdated. New vintage and going up on eBay. Now vintage and going up on eBay. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. Also, if anybody else noticed, I don't know, in the cold and rainy Breakfast Club, my Magnus Walker shoes looked a little spiffier than they used to. It's because I took my little tire paint pen and I whitened them up a little bit, and I'm delighted with the outcome.
I do think they look great.
They're not perfect, but they're not as worn as they were getting, so it's good to know. Then I can keep wearing them. All right, is there anything else? I'm sorry about the no-show, Rudy, but we're going to keep showing up and hanging out with you guys because we love it, and I really enjoy the back and forth. I like calling out people's names. I see Maggie and Arbodge and Jigsoft Golfo. Gigs a Golfo. Mary USG. It's hard. Cheryl, Lynette. It's hard. I'm sorry about you and your physicality and I'm sorry about all the shit stuff you're dealing with.
Thanks.
That's all worse than ever, too, as it would be. A growth month where everything changes, that one, of course.
Yeah. It's weird because it changes all the time. Like sometimes I can stand up and walk around and not well, but...
You can't... it's not really fair of you to say that because it gives people the wrong idea. You can't stand up and walk around. I have not seen you stand up and walk around in years.
That's true. Sometimes it's easier to get to the bathroom and then others in the middle of the night.
So when you say stand up and walk around, you mean like some days you can use the walker and it's not...
I retract everything.
I want to paint the right picture for people. I'm not trying to...
no, you're right. I said it wrong. Like, sometimes it's easier to get there than others at the end.
Yeah. Well, everyone thinks you're a warrior, and behind the scenes too, we are finally. There's been so much. There's too much to do. There's too much to do. But trying to get her org going, her .org going, so that we have a nonprofit, so that she has something to work on. So we have other things to occupy your brain with, so you can stop thinking about whatever it is that you're thinking about. That's putting you in circles and tizzies and stuff.
Thanks.
Circles and tizzies, oh my.
Stress, and everyone has it, so everyone has to figure that out, and I'm slow in the uptake again.
Yeah, but again, I did that post about demyelination the other day. I mean, that's a big part of it. It's not your fault. None of this is your fault. Like, you're sending signals, and they don't get places, and it's like you have the worst mail delivery system ever. You 20% of the mail gets through and the other stuff is gone for good.
Yep. It's a good way to put it.
And your memory too, it's kind of similar. Maybe not the same percentage, but similar, the way it works.
How it's stored is different, and it's all moving, and that's a mind blow on its own.
A mind blow.
I'm trying to not use bad words. That's another thing. All my language is really negative and blue. So I'm
Yeah.
stuck not knowing anything. It's bizarre.
If you just all of a sudden, like magically, snapped back into just totally fine old you,
Oh, yeah.
people wouldn't know who you were. Because nobody in our new life knew you and can even picture it. When I tell Marco at TLG stories, not even stories, but just like your ways, the ways you used to carry yourself and deal with issues and problems and whatever the fuck. Oh my God, he can see it because he's seen the bite. He sees that you could go there. Like he's seen enough to know that it can get dark. But he can't imagine you being the person who has to be that way to get shit done. You know, the fucking whip cracker.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
That's
the whip
funny.
cracker, all right. Oh my Lord.
Totally. What? Yeah.
She was the world's whip cracker. The world didn't know it, but she was determined. Nicole is an inspiration to us all. Dead letter office and all.
Thank you.
Amen. Rocks, Philadelphia. What's up? Man, I love those Rocks cars. So great. And I
They're
love
pretty
it to be
nice.
included in the 111 included on them as well. It's so great. It's like high praise. Everybody, I don't remember what's going on. I do know that we have great guests coming up. I know that Tim Pappas is coming in. I know that Gabe Abelson is coming in. Gabe Abelson was a head writer on Letterman and Leno at different times, and is now going to be a writer on the head writer on this show. Well, he has real jobs as well. He's doing us a favor by doing that and assembling a writing team for us as well. And we're going to be talking about that stuff. There were other people that I know are coming in. Ant, we're still working on that schedule-wise. Joe Gatt working on schedule. Adam Ferrara, when he's back from New York, I think is in 2 weeks. And that Porsche girl, you heard that one. Tommy Kendall, we are still trying to put it together, but we know it'll happen in time. Anything else? How about you? Anything else?
I got nothing. I'll just dance like this. That's all I can do now.
Nothing wrong with that. We'll take it. We are back on Thursday. I can't remember what with. We either have a great guest or nothing. That's how it is. That's how it is. But we love everybody. God damn it, we love everybody more than ever. People are just showing their love to me, reaching out. I don't know. I must be posting some maudlin stuff lately. I'm trying to be really happy and inspiring, and I think I still am. But people they can still read through that like I'm not normal yet. And I think perhaps part of it is the frequency of post. I don't post as often when. So we never talked about stress. I deal with stress where I put my nose to the ground and I just work. I don't know what else to do. Moping doesn't do it for me, but being productive gets me out of whatever my funk is. And I'm not in a funk, but like I told you guys a couple weeks, life was already pretty hard for us, and it's gotten so much harder lately. And I know it will get better, but it's just tough. It's tough right now, and you all know what that's like. So, man, I've been burying my face in future stuff, trying to set up things for us and this, and I cleaned out the kitchen today. I'm really proud of it. Like the cupboards and everything. Crazy the amount of stuff you can get rid of. And whatever. I was curious what you guys do. So maybe we'll talk about that in the future. Maybe we'll talk about that on Thursday. Love you. We all love you. Don't know what we would do without you. No joke. And please love one another. Like I wasn't kidding before when I was talking about everything is trying to divide us these days. From COVID, politics, fucking everything. Everything. Don't let it. We're all the same at the end of the day. We are all the same. And I don't know. You're watching the TV and you watch the internet and the feed on my Instagram and all the other stuff. And like, it's just, I don't know. There's just so much negative stuff and you this and you that. And everyone's so convinced that they're right and the other side's wrong when the truth is they're both right and wrong. And it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of everything. And we'll never agree on everything. Nobody does. It doesn't work that way. Be groovy or leave, man. Amen. Analog speed. Stop watching news is another good note there, Dorian. Beverly Whedon says, absolutely. It's heavy, so heavy. Good night. Yeah. So just remember, it doesn't have to be. Take a break for yourself, no matter what that is. Like if it's getting off the news for a couple of days or a week or whatever, great, do that. If it's not talking to a family member who stresses you out for a couple of days, you need a little me time, do that, whatever it is. Don't forget to take care of yourself. It's really important. And really, you need to take care of you so you can be better for everybody else. And that's something I want to leave you with. So love you, and we'll see you soon. You guys are the best.